Well, if it seems like there were nonstop major natural disasters last year, that's because there were. Newsy meteorologist Scott Withers here to break down the billion-dollar disasters for us. Scott, what you got?
Wildfires, drought, floods, hurricanes, snowstorms, tornado outbreaks, like the one that I was at in Mayfield, Kentucky. It was an expensive, busy, and deadly year last year. NOAA has just released the final report, and there were 20 disasters last year in the United States that cost at least $1 billion each. And as you can see on the map, they were just scattered from coast to coast, and they are happening more often. On average, there were 17 $1 billion disasters each year over the last 5 years. But get this, that's up from just 5 per year back in the 1990s. Now, last year, these 20 disasters cost $145 billion. That makes it the third most costly year on record. But here's what's worse. When you added up all the costs from disasters for the last 5 years, it's $750 billion. The two most expensive years, by the way, 2017 and 2005. Now, it was a busy hurricane season last year, and that added to some of the problems. We had 21 named storms, and 4 of those were Elsa, Fred, Ida, and Nicholas combined. When you combine all of those together, they cost about half of that $145 billion in damages. Now, across the West, more than 58,000 wildfires charred 7 million acres. Some of those fires setting records in California. And there was also that rare late December fire in Colorado that left thousands of people homeless. Now, a mega drought helped to fuel those wildfires. Almost half the country, mostly in the Southwest and the West, have been dealing with below average precipitation levels for about 20 years. That increased temperatures also helped to dry out the forests and the fields, creating just lots of ample fuel for all those fires. Now, most of us forget this because it seemed like so long ago. This was the February snowstorm that blanketed Texas. The storm, the snow, and the freezing temperatures cost $24 billion, and it killed 200 people. Now, I want to show you the worst number from last year up here on the big board. 600, well, we shouldn't have that dollar sign over there, 688 deaths due to the disasters last year. That made it, you guys, the 6th deadliest year on record.
These are some really alarming numbers and statistics, Scott. My
and it
goodness.
just keeps getting worse, and it's climate change. Now, climate change doesn't create the fires, but it exacerbates them. It creates a situation for them, and then it feeds them and makes them bigger. So who knows what's going to happen this year, but we're seeing a trend, and it's going the wrong direction.
And I feel like we're constantly calling it a perfect storm every single time. So to your point, Scott, all of the ingredients are there to create that. You know, that's a lot.
Scotty, thanks.